Hi folks, this is All the Fruit, and today I have for you the white mulberry. You might think this guy's colorblind. Can't he see that the fruit of this tree are clearly black? Well, yes they are. At least the ripe fruit are definitely black. The unripe fruit are green. The half-ripe fruit are red. The 3/4 ripe fruit are more or less purple. Here we have one that's maybe a quarter ripe and it's pink. So yeah, the ripe fruit are definitely black and I don't see a single white fruit around here. So why am I calling this the white mulberry? Well, for me the black mulberry is a tree which grows quite slowly. It doesn't have those long, thin branches, but it has a more, how shall I say, subdued shape without a quick growth. And the most important feature is the leaves are really rough, like sandpaper. Well, those leaves, they're quite smooth. Smooth leaves, fast growth, different growth forms. So despite having clearly black fruit, for me this is the white mulberry. The white mulberry comes in a lot of different colors. Well, basically white, black and everything in between, like purplish, pinkish colors. Not exactly the same colors as those unripe fruit. Here the ripe fruit of the purplish, pinkish white mulberry have a different color. But still, if you find the mulberry with white fruit, it's clearly the white mulberry. If you find the mulberry with pink fruit and they are completely ripe, it's still a white mulberry. But if you find the mulberry with black fruit, yeah, could be the white or the black mulberry. And if the leaves are smooth like this, I call it the white mulberry. Correct me if I'm wrong. By the way, the white mulberry does not only provide tasty fruit, but its main commercial use was as the single food for the silkworm caterpillar. So without white mulberry trees, there is no silk. Well, but since I don't have any silkworms in my pocket, I'm not here to feed them the leaves of the white mulberry. I'm here to feed myself a couple of those gorgeous fruit. Just look at this, folks. This tree is so loaded, but it's so hard to film them because they're in the shade. Oh my, and they're so huge. And it's so hard to pick them with one hand and film with one hand. Look at those beautiful, huge fruit. This is a variety with mostly heart-shaped fruit, so if you have a sweetheart, this is the perfect fruit for her. Well, maybe this and heart-shaped cherries. Okay, let's try those gorgeous, giant, black, white mulberries. Nice and sweet with the typical flavor of the white mulberry. Another difference between the white and black mulberries, the black mulberries are really sour. Even when they are completely ripe and very sweet, they are still very sour at the same time. A little bit like an orange. The white mulberries have either no sourness at all or just a tiny little bit of it. So those fruit here, they are not extremely sweet, but they have almost no sourness. So the sweetness really dominates, and then there is a mild mulberry flavor, which is difficult to explain, only that it's similar to the flavor of the closely related figs. And basically a typical mulberry flavor. Great fruit. Fortunately, about 10 years ago, when my kids were still very little, they got a permit from the owner of this plot to pick those mulberries, and so My family has been gorging itself on those wonderful fruit for over 10 years now. Here is a different tree. The size and shape of the mulberries is different. Maybe it's even a different variety. Oh, let me show them to you in the sun. That's what they look like. Let's see what they taste like. Slightly different. A little bit more sourness. Yeah. Not enough to call it definitely a different variety, but different. Here is a third tree. Those fruit are not coming off that easily. Here they are. So these are the fruit from the third tree. Yeah, less sour than the second one, more sour than the third one. Also, if you can see that, the leaves of the third tree are a lot smaller than the leaves of the second tree. Clearly very different. Really nice. Well, I like them all. And they are all the white mulberry and not the black one. Okay, folks, those were the white mulberries, which are actually black in color. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the parks and gardens of Heidelberg. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.